Keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour. Oui, tout va bien. Naturellement. Pas vraiment. Bon, d'accord.
Joder puta, habla en francés para que no le entienda, cara de verga.
Pourquoi? Je sais pas si...
Este man, ni el CEO de este lugar de esta base de Abstergo sabe que es templario.
No sé. ¿Tú crees?
No parece.
No parece. ¿Ah? Parece un CEO tonto, pues.
Sí, un
Pero
regalo.
lo que quiero... Sí, pero lo importante no viene en la charla con el CEO, sino lo que va a pasar después, bro. O sea, te vas a quedar... O sea, a mí me gustó. Me
Espérate un
gustó ese
momentito, que
guiño.
estoy hablando con el man este que me estaba llamando.
Dale. Me gustó ese guiño. Oiga. Vara.
A locked door. Not a problem. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log on and I'll walk you through this. Now, you need to bypass the core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside.
¿Qué es lo que tengo que hacer?
Tú sabes usar el minimapa con... O sea, el mapa de mierda que te sale abajito en la tablet.
Ok, ya abrí el circulito.
You cracked it. Good. The file should be downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the Mind Files section in your communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall, of course.
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond
Oh,
Miles.
verga.
The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease
Esto me recuerda a la influencia
thanks to the
Borja.
cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3. The legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
Allá la verga, descuartizaron a Desmond.
¿Ves? Eso era lo que te decía que lo disfruté. O
December
sea, no que
23rd,
disfruté que hicieron eso, no, pero...
Espérate.
Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death?
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby. Come on. See that file you acquired? I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could, but it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend that never happened, okay? Otherwise, you'll just go to bed feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
Estoy hackeando todas las computadoras que encuentro. ¡Ey! Encontré una computadora de Borja.
De Borja.
Roderick Villancón Pope, Alexander VI, un clérigo y un Bond by event by any name. Rodrigo Borgia sirvió como gran maestro templar de 1476 hasta su muerte. Por mucho tiempo, este hombre, su pasión y su faith suffered under a smear campaign a las manos de su enemigo, Ezio Auditore. Let him now be celebrated and remembered por su progresivo outlook y su focus en los valores de la familia. Claro, que valores. Hermano, voy a hackear todas las computadoras. Son 33 computadoras, vaya a la verga.
Ay, a la verga, yo no he hecho nada de eso, bro.
Voy a hackearlas todas, tuti.
Yo luego hago eso,
Wow, esta estuvo muy fácil. Estas son las páginas del códex, básicamente. Dime una hablar aquí.
You know, it's funny. I have this memory of you. One I keep coming back to.
Pero viste que eso te
Pero
reveló
dame
que
un
no
sitio,
secreto.
esto es una voice note del juego.
Just before going to bed.
Okay.
Because it sort of calms me, I guess. I was 14, I think, and you were trying to teach me how to walk with a light step. Remember that? How to be mindful of how much noise I made when I moved around. Simple stuff. Stuff I understand now, but back then, I gotta tell you, I thought you were just being an asshole. You told me you were gonna go up to your room and sit with your back to the door and read a book. And you wanted me to wait at least 15 minutes and then sneak up there and tap you on the shoulder without you knowing. I even remember the book you were reading at the time, the one by Captain Johnson. And you warned me that if you caught me, we'd have to start all over. Then you went upstairs. And I waited. I waited, and I waited, and I waited. I waited 4 hours before deciding to go up. And even then, it took me 20 minutes to get to the foot of the stairs. And another 30 to get up. And then 10 to get down the hall. And there I was at the door and peeked into your room. And I was so hoping that you'd be asleep. But no, you were still reading. And I just about shit myself. But 10 minutes later, I was just 5 feet away from you. And that's when I remember setting my foot down, and you flinched. Ever so slightly, you flinched. I thought maybe I'd imagined it, but I knew you'd heard me. You didn't say anything. You just checked your watch, reached for your drink, you took a sip, and you kept reading. But I knew I'd failed. You didn't say anything. I didn't understand why. Then I lunged and tapped you on the shoulder, and you turned around, and oh, fantastic, you said, and you scooped me up, and you gave me a big hug, and I didn't say anything. But Dad, I was so pissed off. I wanted to scream at you. I failed, and you knew it, but you said nothing.
Tienes que hacer esto de las computadoras.
I stayed mad for weeks. I thought you were
¿Encontraste cosas importantes?
patronizing me.
Sigo escuchando esta vaina.
But maybe you decided right there that I was
Ahorita me las
never
hago,
going
bro.
to be the man
O mañana.
you wanted me to be. checking your watch. That was the clue, wasn't it? You let me win because I had been so patient. I guess that impressed you. You know, maybe at that moment you thought it might be better to be my dad instead of my mentor. I don't really know. Maybe for you they're one and the same.
It's a bit rude making Courier wait.
¿Y quién es el que nos está hablando?
No tengo ni puta idea.
Man, I cannot wait to write your performance evaluation next year.
El man que te ayuda con la computadora es un man random de informática.
You're just being ridiculous now.
Van a haber más misiones en Abstergo, definitivamente. Hay un baño que la puerta se abre sola y hay una cabinita del baño que que tiene como un panel de electrónica y hay varias puertas nivel 2.
Sí, no, yo estoy claro que van a haber más misiones, bro. Por eso te dije, a mí no me disgustó esa misión que me mandaron a hacer porque me dio una información bastante curiosa de lo que le pasó a este man, pues, a Desmond. Que a mí me parece que en este juego las vainas de Abstergo son como para darte easter eggs de cosas, no easter eggs, pero tú no me entiendes, pues. Cosas interesantes.
¿Cuántas mujeres en el mundo pudieran...
Sure, I can keep this up, you know? This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah, well, your coffee is shit. You could use some practice.
Pudiera.
What? No. I followed that recipe to...
¡Ah! ¡Sean!
Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all. You're just incredibly rude.
¿Qué?
Made poor Rebecca here wait for
Sean
nearly
y
30
Rebecca.
minutes.
You limey. Be
Están ahí.
nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own
What
supply.
the fuck?
So, how should we do this? Data transfer?
Claro, porque no sé qué les pasó a ellos.
Great. That should do it.
No
We'll
me
email
spoilees,
you
no
the
me spoilees.
receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye.
¿Tú hiciste esa
Don't
misión?
expect any more free coffee.
No, yo no sé nada de Sean y Rebecca.
La pregunta, ¿tú
Parece
hiciste la...?
que-
Ok, Rolo.
Come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle.
Ok, voy a poner pausa en el juego. Tú es que tú no te diste cuenta, pero sí lo hiciste.
Ok.
Tú tuviste que haber hecho la misión donde tenías que ir a hackear una vaina, ¿verdad?
Sí, de informática.
Y luego tenías que ir a donde unos tipos que te enviaron como un recibo en el email.
Creo que sí, sí.
Sí, ahuevado. Eso eran Sean y Rebecca. Sean se está haciendo pasar por un man que atiende vendiendo café en el lobby. Y Rebecca era la repartidora.
Anyway, thanks. Have fun hiring it.
Soy demasiado estúpido. No me di cuenta, huevado. Sí, que ella